That may be the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life.
Alright guys, I have not been this excited to make a video in a very long time. I don't know why. Maybe it's because y'all have been showing a ridiculous amount of support on the videos with the likes y'all are leaving, with all the supportive comments. Really, whatever it is, I don't care. We are going to continue to get a video every single day, and I am going to try to step it up. I am going to continue to rock the business attire because we are all business. From here on out, we are going to be rising up to the very top, the #1 spot on fantasy football YouTube. The takeover is happening. Join the flock, hashtag flock up, and let's get it going. The reason we're going to be making this video is just because I think that it's probably one of the most useful things that I can do for me to just come out here and be completely transparent with y'all. Tell you exactly what dynasty moves I am making and tell you my thought process behind that. So regardless of if you think it's a good trade or not, regardless of if you like the thought process or not, you can at least understand how I am approaching the game of Dynasty from a very real level. I know it's kind of fun to come out here and say, oh, go out there and buy player X. But unless I am really diving in and letting you know why exactly I think that player is a fantastic buy at an exact price point, then what good is that information? I mean, if I can come out here and say, hey, trade for Cam Akers, that means nothing unless I follow up and tell you exactly why I want you to be trading for that player at what price that you should be. Then the piece of advice literally means nothing. So yeah, now I'm going to be talking about some trades that I am making in these Flock Patreon Dynasty Leagues today. All right, well, that's it. Let's get into the video. Right after you drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know what to do. But our first trade we're going to talk about went down in the Flock #3 Dynasty League. And this actually happened a couple days ago, but I want to bring it up. And I traded A.J. Dillon, a running back that y'all know I have in almost every single Dynasty League, for the rookie pick 108 and the rookie pick 308. Okay, so first let me address what we've been talking about with A.J. Dillon for pretty much the past month now. Yeah, guys, I want to acknowledge the fact I was all aboard the A.J. Dillon train whenever he was not valued at anything in Dynasty Fantasy Football. I mean, people wanted to look at A.J. Dillon and go, this was a running back overdrafted in the NFL draft. He's playing behind Aaron Jones. What are we doing valuing him at a high level in Dynasty? And this was in the middle of the season. This was about weeks 8, 9, 10, where I was coming out here and just banging the drum day after day after day, saying, guys, go right now, trade for A.J. Dillon. Give up a second, give up a third, whatever it's going to take. Make sure you get him on your roster because Aaron Jones is an unrestricted free agent, because we were willing to look a little bit further ahead and go, you know what? My God, the Green Bay Packers are going to be in a bad cap situation where they may not be willing to bring Aaron Jones back, and they just spent a second-round pick on A.J. Dillon, so I think they'll be fine rolling out A.J. Dillon as their starting running back in 2021. So yeah, I was 100% in agreement. I kind of started that stance, and while we were all trading for him in pretty much every Dynasty League that we were in, so I acquired A.J. Dillon everywhere. I mean, I was trading seconds, I was trading thirds, I was trading throw-in veterans, anything I could do to get A.J. Dillon. But now, I think that everybody kind of heard us beating that drum, and everybody's going, oh crap, A.J. Dillon looked good the past few games in Green Bay. Aaron Jones is a free agent. We were wrong about A.J. Dillon, and let's drastically change his price point. So now you're hearing all these other podcasts come out here, and they're saying, hey, A.J. Dillon is an under-the-radar dynasty buy. Well, yeah, that was the case a couple months ago. Now, his value has surpassed what I think it actually is. I know I've already said this before. I know I am just talking to pretty much nobody at this point because y'all have heard this time and time again. But I can change my opinion on players. All of my opinions on players are based on their current value in Dynasty Fantasy Football. So while 2 months ago, I loved A.J. Dillon, I was telling y'all to trade for him everywhere. Now I can say A.J. Dillon's a sell high because nothing has changed. Literally, the only difference is people kind of know what the situation is now, where they weren't paying attention earlier. So, like I've said in the last few videos, yes, I was here on A.J. Dillon a few months ago. Everybody else was down here. But now, everybody else has jumped up here, and there's been no reason to change. I keep my stance of saying that this is about where A.J. Dillon's valued. So if we can go out there and we can move him for a price point like this, I think that's instant profit, and it makes so much sense. And now let's talk about why I am actually targeting the rookie pick 108. What is special about that rookie pick? I'm going to completely dive into this on another video, so definitely stay tuned for that. But the reason we are trading for the rookie pick 108 is just understanding what the 2021 draft class is looking like, just understanding where the tiers are going to break down. And yes, before I dive into this, I want to acknowledge the fact that so many things are going to change from the time that we are talking now to the time that you are actually on the clock in your rookie draft. No, we are not locking rankings in stone. No, that is about the dumbest thing you could possibly do at this point. But we have to at least have a decent understanding of what kind of players we are going to be looking at. We have to at least have a decent understanding of what order that they are going to go in. And I'm not even going to get in the exact order for the current top 8 players in Dynasty rookie drafts, but let's just talk about them. And let's talk about how there is a significant drop-off after this. So this is going to be a super flex league that we made this trade. So keep in mind that we are going to be talking about rookie quarterbacks here. And the rookie quarterbacks that should be off the board before the 8th pick in your rookie draft, most likely Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, and Trey Lance. Now, I think that we can lock in Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, and Zach Wilson. Trey Lance, I think that is definitely going to have to be determined based on his NFL draft capital. I've seen some mocks decide to give Trey Lance top 5 draft capital in the NFL draft. And if that happens, I mean, Trey Lance is going to be a lock for a Dynasty Superflex superstar. But also, that is just say 4 quarterbacks there. Now let's go over to the running back position. We have Najee Harris and Travis Etienne. So that is up to 6 players. Then we go to the wide receivers. And then you have Jamar Chase and Devontae Smith. So that's 8 players right there. So it doesn't matter how you rank these. It doesn't matter who your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys are. Just like we were doing last year when we were moving into the range where we were going to guarantee ourselves one of Cam Akers or J.K. Dobbins, we're going to be doing the same thing here with the rookie pick 108. Last year, that rookie pick was 107. This year, it's 108. And this is also a tight end premium league. So maybe Kyle Pitts slides in there. I know a lot of people want to get excited about the elite tight end prospect in Kyle Pitts. So yeah, at this point, it's a no-brainer. If you're going to tell me that I can trade A.J. Dillon for one of Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Najee Harris, Travis Etienne, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, I'm doing it, and I'm not even thinking twice about it. Combined with the fact that we're also getting an additional 3rd-round pick on top of it, I mean, there's no hesitation here for me to make this trade. Now, I know a lot of people are all aboard the A.J. Dillon hype train, but if you can get this kind of value, I mean, just cash out, guys. I know we all have them in the flock, but we paid significantly less than this. So see if you can get that late first and extra 3rd thrown in. All right, so now talking about someone that pretty much everybody in the flock has. If you've been paying attention to the Dynasty channel for over a year now, pretty much we all have Jalen Hurts in our Superflex leagues. And now this trade has not been accepted yet, but I literally offered this a couple hours ago. The owner is, I don't want to say 100% considering it just because I haven't heard back, but I think it's kind of worthwhile to talk about because we just had the Carson Wentz trade to Indianapolis. And here, what I decided to do is I decided to offer Jalen Hurts and the rookie pick 212. So yes, we won this league last season, so we are the defending champs, for Carson Wentz in the rookie pick 108. Now, I will say, I understand a lot of people are going to be going down to the comment section and going, Mason, you're an idiot. This is never going to get accepted, blah, 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 blah. And then we are going to have other people down in the comment section saying, Mason, you're an idiot. Jalen Hurts is a top 10 quarterback. Why would you ever do this? And let me just break it down for everybody in that comment section. And okay, I acknowledge the fact that Jalen Hurts, if he plays the entire 2021 season, he is 100% going to be a top 10 quarterback. I mean, Jalen Hurts is a locked-in stud in what he can do rushing the football. That's why we drafted Jalen Hurts in almost every single rookie draft that was Superflex last offseason, is because of his rushing ability, and we knew that if he was the starter, he was going to jump up into that elite range. But we have to kind of be objective about this, just like I'm doing with A.J. Dillon. I'm not necessarily going to take Jalen Hurts and the value that has seen some exponential growth and just write it out blindly. What we want to be doing is we want to be maximizing our value at every chance that we have. And I think that's what we have now with Jalen Hurts. Because we know, while yes, when he is the starter, he is going to be a top 10 quarterback based on his rushing production. But what we do not know is we do not know if Jalen Hurts is going to be a quarterback that can go out there and can lead an NFL offense to success. So maybe Hurts is a player just like Carson Wentz last year that only gets to start about half the season. And maybe the Philadelphia Eagles decide to bring in some competition, because it's not like Jalen Hurts was a top 10 drafted quarterback in the NFL draft. What we have to understand is, with historical hit rates of Jalen Hurts going in the second round of the 2020 NFL draft, his historical hit rate for a quarterback to have long-term success, it's pretty damn low. So if we are going to be able to automatically capitalize on that Jalen Hurts value when we were drafting him at the very end of the second round last offseason, and we're going to be able to pick up a quarterback like Carson Wentz, who, yeah, obviously Carson Wentz does not necessarily have his own job security in Indianapolis, but on top of that, we are picking up that same rookie pick 108 that we just got done talking about. So just call that rookie pick 108, maybe Jamar Chase, maybe Devontae Smith. I don't care who it is. Maybe it's Trey Lance. So if you're looking at this as we traded Jalen Hurts in the 212 for Carson Wentz and Trey Lance, or Zach Wilson, or Devontae Smith, or Jamar Chase, I don't care who you call that pick. I think that we go, okay, we are having two shots at a starting quarterback here. If we get a player like Trey Lance, I mean, he has the rushing upside similar to Jalen Hurts regardless, and we are trying to kind of pick up Carson Wentz where we can on the cheap, because Carson Wentz is a quarterback that I really don't own in any dynasty leagues. I hated his price point last offseason based on the small sample of success that he had at the NFL level. I thought a lot of people were overvaluing Carson Wentz. And I know we are going to have some comments down there going, Mason, you're overthinking this. Jalen Hurts is going to be a starting quarterback for you for the next decade. Jalen Hurts is only 23 years old. And what I'm going to say to that is I'm going to say age does not matter in Dynasty for the quarterback position. Unless you're a Tom Brady, a Ben Roethlisberger, a Drew Brees, unless you're at the very extreme in how old you are, I couldn't care less about age. I mean, looking at a guy that is 28, 29, 30 years old is kind of the same as a 22-year-old, in my opinion. I know y'all are going to hate me in the comment section. Y'all are going to be doing the math on your fingers and going, oh wait, Mason, you're missing out on like 6 years of production. And what I'm going to say to you is I'm going to say, how many dynasty leagues have you been in for 15 years? It's probably not that many. We probably have about, I want to say 10 to 20 people in this entire audience. I'm sorry, not the entire audience. Obviously, out of the subscribers, we probably have more than that. But out of the people watching this video, I would say probably only 10 to 20 of them have actually played in a dynasty league that's lasted 15 years. So if you are one of those people, let me know in the comment section, because that would be absolutely fantastic. But if not, you should be quiet, and you should understand that 8 years in Dynasty is essentially an eternity, and you never have to worry about more than that. All right, so thank you guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really hope y'all got something from it. As always, if y'all did, go down there, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, as always, I'll see y'all with the video tomorrow, and have a great day.